Hi, welcome to the Action for Teens and Moms Health, where our goal is to increase your parenting confidence, remove the overwhelm of adolescents, and improve your ability to engage your teens to achieve remarkable results. My name is Dr. Adenuga. I'm a public health physician and the founder of Action for Teens and Moms Health. Thank you again for joining me today. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks to all you that have supported me by liking my videos. Thank you for subscribing and thank you for leaving your comments behind. I really do appreciate them. Now, a big shout out to Ms. Tolino. Thank you for your comments. You did share our win with me, and he said, I've since learned so much since the channel started. I've put the steps into action. It's working for me. It's productive because I've had productive communication with my teens, and now I know how to guide them to know the motives behind their actions. I absolutely agree with you that to make them do the right things, we don't have to force them or fight with them. Approaches matters with them. So thank you, really do appreciate that. Today, okay, this is the point. If you've not subscribed, you need to subscribe now. Click the link below, please. So today, we're going to talk about 7 half-truths that moms believe. Now, many of us have truths that are really true, that we do believe in and we feel is working for us, but they're actually half-truths and not entirely the situation in the way we see them. So now I would start with the first one, which is, my teen understands that I have a very demanding job. Yes, you have a very demanding job and it is a fact, really. But are you too busy for your teens? Is it that you don't have enough time for them and they just see it? Rightfully so, 72% of moms currently are employed. And even the US census did say that 23.5 million working women with children under the age of 18 years do work full time. Okay, and this is a 2018 data. So we do agree, but your teens see what you do. They know how you act, how you interact. And what you invest your time in shows what you value. If they see you doing a lot of other things and there's no time for them, then they know where your value is. So you have to open up to communication. You have to be attentive to them, and anytime they come to you, try to engage, try to listen, try to communicate with them. It's important. Second, my teens understand the family values. Now, yes, you feel they should, but do they really? Is your family value written and well articulated? Now, your family values should be based on the truth, okay, on the word, and should be based on faith. What if either you're a Christian, you're a Muslim, whatever, your values should be based on truth, because this serves as the guiding principles even when you are not there. Okay, it's also a decision-making filter for your children. So you have to write the values down, okay, write them down, talk about them whenever you can, and anytime you can whip it out, bring it out, talk about it, okay? So a common language in the house leads to a common belief, and a common belief actually leads to a common behavior. And so what you see in them also reflects what's the language in the home. Third, my good teaching and discipline produces good children. Yes, we said, lead a child in which you should go and it will never depart. But the child, the teen, is exposed to different environments. Okay, many factors determine the eventual outcome of a teen. I mentioned that in my first video. You may need to go back and see all the factors that determines who our teens are and what they're being exposed to. Please go back to the video, want to look at it. So the family setup matters, the school the child is going to, the peers around the child, the environment, the faith, what faith do you belong to? It all comes together to shape what the child is. And the mom and the parent is responsible for leading this child, okay, for leading this child. Now, you need to balance discipline and candor when talking to your child, when dealing with your child. And even the word says, For a time is coming when people will not endure sound teaching, okay, but have itching ears and will accumulate teachers according to their desires, okay, and turn away from listening to the truth. So, what should you do as a mom? You should pray consistently, you should connect with them consistently, and you should guide them, okay, with a motive to glorify God. It is so, so important, okay, and we know that by age 16, studies have shown that approximately 11% of youth have oppositional defiant behavior. So you have to start leading their hearts right from the get-go. Half truth number 4. My teens know I care about them. Now, how do you show care to them? Do you understand your teens' love language? Do you understand what it means for them to say, yes, my mom cares about me? What does care mean to you? What does care mean to the children? And different people are wired differently. Like my first and last children, they talk a lot. So their love language is you listening to them, okay? Saying, listening, interacting, asking what's the gist today. They love talking. Oh, mom, this, that. That is it. My other daughter is more quiet, but she has grit. I understand her. She likes to be cuddled. Even my younger one, the last one, likes to be cuddled, likes to be hugged. They all like it, And so what is their love language? And also, some of them just like you being helpful, being there for them, help them when they need you. So you need to listen to them. You need to ask them questions. You need to also believe in them, okay? Sometimes when they're growing up, they have doubts. It's part of teenage life. They have doubts about themselves. It's your role to come in and put out what their strengths are and encourage them with those strengths, okay? And help them to build on what they have inside, okay? So give them immediate feedback, a positive feedback. Also, when you do give feedback, let the motive be to build them up. Now, truth number 5. Half truth number 5. My children know that I value them. Great. But how do you show that you actually value them? Okay? Do you listen to them actively? Because people feel they are valued when you listen to them actively. Yesterday, I was in a meeting and I was on a conference and my daughter said, Mom, can you help me with this? And I was like, Then I was like, hold on. Yes, what do you have to say? I said, it's okay. I said, yeah, no, you are more valuable, to me. So what do you have to say? Because I don't know what our problem is at that moment. Okay, so I listened and I gave immediate feedback and I went back to what I was doing. It's important, okay? Be available. Care about what is important to them. Part-time. Care about that. Build trust through meeting commitment. If you commit to something, do it. Do what you say. That is a part of integrity, please. Okay? My teens know that I trust them. That's truth number 6. Now, do you trust them enough to allow them to do things independently? Or do you micromanage them? Okay. So now, before I say you should leave them to do things independently, you also need to set expectations. You need to have clarity of what you expect from them. I need to check with their capabilities and abilities. Now, what you should do is to build their capabilities. And this also goes to your parent leadership. I mentioned that in my video 2, the 4 levels of parent leadership. You need to go back to that and look at it. And what I'm talking about is building your own credibility. The things you ask them to do, are you doing them? Are you mentoring them with your own actions? So if you say, don't be on your phone 24/7. Are you on your phone 24/7? And you are saying what you're not doing. Okay, another thing is, for things you need them to know how to do, you need to show them how to do it correctly. You need to do it with them, and then you need to do it and supervise them, and then trust them to do it. So for instance, you say don't go to night parties, or don't any value that does not go with your family. Okay, so show them, go to a party together, show them discipline in that party. Okay, then Whenever they have their party, go with them, okay? Then later on, supervise them and then allow them, don't micromanage. Even in the kitchen, don't micromanage, just teach them and trust them to do it. Half truth number 7, my teens are clear on expectations. This takes regular communication. This takes dialogue. This takes connection with your teen. It takes connection. Communication helps to build connection. It helps to build engagement. You need to let them know what the expectations are, be clear on that, and let it be measurable and achievable, to them. So give consistent feedback that are productive. Focus on the what and the why. When you're giving expectations, let them know that this is what you should do and this is why. Okay, this is why. With your training over time, they should know how to achieve those what and those why they should achieve it. So that is all for now. Thanks for listening. I'll recap on the 7 half-truths. Now, teens know you are busy, but do you make time for them? My teens understand family values. Write it and say it. Good discipline produces good children. Pray, engage with them, balance, care, and candor. My teens know that I care. Show that you care. Listen to them. Show care that is meaningful for each child that you have. Now, do your teens know that you value them? Show them you value them in the right way. My teens know that I trust them, but do you micromanage? My teens are clear on expectations. Do you communicate with them regularly? So, call to action. 3 things. 3 things. Connect with your teens daily. Even if it's 5 minutes, just ask them, how did your day go? What new thing happened to you? Communicate. They will talk. Tell me more. They will talk. Let them know that you care about them, and then give them feedback per time. Feedback per time. So thank you again. Please subscribe. Please share your comments. If you have any questions to ask, please put it in the comments. I will definitely get back to you. If this has been very useful to you, please share with other mothers in your group. Share with caregivers. Share with grandparents that have children and that have teenagers. Share with your partners. Please share. Let them benefit from this as well. And if you would like me to come in and talk to your mother group in your community, please send me a direct message. I'll be glad to arrange and plan a time to come in and speak to you about parenting your teenager with confidence. So imagine a home with love, respect, and peace that would allow you to do the things you would love to do most. So thank you again for listening. Next time I'll be talking about teenage sexuality and you. So see you next week. God bless. Bye.